everyone, it's Jen with Timeline Tarot, and we're just going to do a quick little energy check-in for all of you. I will begin with Aries, work my way around the zodiac wheel here, ending at Pisces. Timestamps, as always, will be in the description box. I've set the intention of this reading to be for your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus placements. So you're welcome to look at any of those placements, or maybe even another placement that you regularly follow. If you're not sure what your placements are, also in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Take a look at that site and then just come back here and click on the timestamp for the respective placement or placements that you wish to view. Keep in mind, my friend, this is a collective general reading. It is not individualized nor personalized to you, and therefore messages may come through today that do not fully resonate. And if that happens, please don't get upset. It just means that one message is meant for someone else of your sign or your sign's placement. So just take what fits, how it fits, and leave what doesn't. And of course, if you would like a one-on-one live Zoom tarot reading with yours truly, please visit my website, thetimelinetaro.com, for more information. With all of that said, let's begin. Hello, Aries. Let's take a look at your current energy. We have Universe, card number 21, which is kind of like the World card in this Oracle deck. And then we have Recognition and Reward, card number 3. Okay, let's get into this message here. Tell me more about this here. And interestingly enough, that Universe card is card number 21. 2 plus 1 is 3, and then your other card here is 3. So the number 3 or 33 could be significant to some of you. For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus, why is Universe and Recognition and Reward their current energy? One more shuffle here. Thank you. First card out, my love, we have the 9 of Swords, the 6 of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, and the 5 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we do have a 3 of Swords, 10 of Wands, and the Tower. I feel like there's some divine intervention here at play currently in your energy. You're either currently experiencing it or you are about to experience this. Why is the Tower here for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus? Why is the Tower here? Too many cards, but we're going to take them. The Tower is clarified by the 10 of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. Oh my. I almost feel like some of you are receiving, you either have received or, oh, and the Chariot as well. Some of you, that's Cancerian season. Some of you have received or you are about to receive an ultimatum from someone. That's kind of what it looks like. I see you here being up in your head, 9 of Swords to that Ace of Pentacles. So you have a new beginning here, whether that's in career and finance, love and romance, other endeavors that you've been contemplating. So it's been here. You've been wondering, do I want to move forward with this? 6 of Pentacles to the 6 of Cups is a beautiful energy. It tells me that the decision you make, you want it to be fair and balanced. You also want it to be something that honors you and your past and benefits you and possibly another soulmate here in your life, whether that's a friend, family member, or lover. The King of Swords to the 5 of Wands, though, tells me that you're mentally conflicted about this new beginning here. Again, whatever this is. We then have the 3 of Swords to the 10 of Wands to the Tower. And the Tower was clarified by the 10 of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands, the 7 of Cups, and the Chariot. I feel like this new beginning here doesn't have anything to do with this King of Pentacles. Could be Queen of Pentacles. I don't read body parts. I just feel like this is representing the person, place, or thing that you've been deciding to move on from or move forward with. I feel like you have 2 choices here, or that you've had 2 choices here. Some of you have been giving serious thought to 2, with that 3 of Pentacles on one side and 3 of Pentacles to the other. Also in the 6 of Cups, I have 3 and 3 here as well. So there's like a considerable thought here about options and choices. For some of you, you have 2. For others of you, you have 3. But I feel like one of them, if it has not currently happened, it looks like it's going to be happening very soon. This entity will be giving you basically an ultimatum or a choice. So let me give you an example of this. I could be speaking to an Aries where you're currently at a job, you've explored other career opportunities, and you have 2 new opportunities. Well, you're going to have to decide. Do you want to go with one of the 2 new ones? Do you want to go with neither? Do you just kind of want to stay where you're at? And I feel like one of the parties here, whether it's the current job that you're at or one of the 2 new opportunities that now are before you, is giving you an ultimatum. This is either like you need to make up your mind if you're leaving the company or not, or you need to make up your mind if you're going to accept this position, because we can't keep it open for you. We have other applicants interested. That's just an example. But that's kind of the feeling that I'm getting here. You either have a choice between two. For most of you, I want to say it's a choice between three. 2 plus 1 is 3. I've got 3. I got 2 sets of 3 here, 2 sets of 3 here, 3 of swords here. So there's someone here who's not happy or pleased that you have other options other than them. And it looks like that entity either has just given you some type of ultimatum or is about to. You appear to be very confused in that 7 of Cups to the Chariot card about whether or not you want to take their opportunity or move towards one of the other one or other ones that you have available to you. But this Tower is coming in pretty quick. So if you haven't experienced it, I would not look forward to it, but I would definitely prepare for it, because again, if it hasn't happened, it's definitely energetically on its way to you. That's what I have for you, Aries. That's your quick little energy check-in. If you like that message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, or maybe just found it to be helpful, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Taurus. Let's see what your current energy check-in is. We have Transformation, card number 13. And then you also have Awareness, card number 1. Okay. Tell me more about transformation and awareness. Why is this currently in Taurus's energy? Tell me more about transformation and awareness for Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Taurus, we have the Ace of Wands, the Devil, the 3 of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the 2 of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have Page of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, and the Empress. I always love when the signs come out in their major arcana power. And if I would have seen the Hierophant card or the Empress card, I would be like, you're definitely in your power with this. Bottom of the deck, we have Wheel of Fortune, we have Fool, and we have the Fool card as well as the Star card. So Taurus, I feel like you're transforming. I think that you have been in a place of either a situation, environment, or connection where it was like, I don't know if I want to stay or go. I don't know if I want to try this again. So if it's like work related, it's like, okay, I have my intuition and everything around me, right? I'm completely aware that the job situation is toxic. However, I think you've been, and it's just an example, I think you've been teetering back and forth about like Page of Pentacles. So I look to see if there are new job opportunities out there, or do I just continue working where I'm at? Same thing if this is a connection with a friend, family member, or lover. I think you're recognizing, you have the awareness that this partnership, this connection here, the Devil to the 2 of Cups, is toxic. If the connection itself isn't toxic, you could be aware. And if you're not, currently feeling this, it could be something coming up within the next couple of days. But it could be this awareness of, wow, not only is this connection not good for me, is this person not good for me, but I am like toxically codependent on this situation. I feel like whatever this is, again, you've been going back and forth. Do I have this passionate new beginning at work with this friend, this new creative endeavor? Do I reconnect with a family member or with a lover? I think you've been going back and forth on this. I'm going to clarify the Empress, but looking at the Wheel of Fortune to the Fool to the Star card, and then an Ace of Pentacles, that is 3 out of the 4 aces on the table. I feel like you're moving towards the new, whatever the new is. Looking for the new job, looking for the new living situation, closing out disconnection, and then in time, right, in divine timing of that Wheel of Fortune, finding another friend or a friend who becomes like a family member, or maybe even discovering another lover. But that 3 of Swords here tells me you're seeing it very clearly that whatever connection this is, it is emotionally depleting you. I almost feel like that's what you're transforming here, because I think at some point there you thought that this was fixable. And I think what you're realizing here is that like it's not. Tell me about this Ace of Wands to the Ace of Swords. I just feel like this week you're having some new awareness about this. One more shuffle here. Thank you. So we have the Moon. So again, when I was saying you didn't know if you want to stay or go, the Moon very well could talk about fears and doubts and insecurities and not knowing, what next step to take. But that Ace of Swords cuts right through it. The aces definitely trump the Moon card energy here. And we have 2 aces actually that I'm joint clarifying. So we have the Moon card, We have the Sun, there we go, and we have the Six of Swords. Bottom of the deck, oof, we've got Seven of Swords, King of Swords, and Temperance. So I don't know who this individual is. Again, if this is a boss, a friend, a family member, a lover, could be your neighbor for all I know. I think this person has engaged in some level of toxicity, betrayal, lies, or deception of some caliber. I think you have been toxically codependent on this connection for quite some time, fear of moving on from it. And I think what's being illuminated to you, I think what is transforming is your idea about this individual. I think you're getting an awareness here that this situation is not going to change and you need to prepare to move on from it. If you notice, the Two of Cups is two individuals, but they're free. They're not chained to one another. They're giving a cup of love, an Ace of Cups, essentially, back and forth. So whether that is like respect and admiration in the workplace, you know, or with a friend or a family member, or an exchange of romantic love with a partner. But look at the Devil card. We see the two people, but they are bonded together. They are chained to the podium here that the Devil presides over. So for some of you, you're just acknowledging that not only is this connection toxic, but your bond to it is toxic, that what's been keeping you here are fears, doubts, and insecurities. I feel with that Sun card and the two aces, that's, if that hasn't happened yet, it'll happen in the week to come. It's almost like the fog is lifted and you make the conscious choice to look forward towards the new, to plan towards the new. The Eight of Pentacles plus the Pentacle that the page is holding is Nine of Pentacles. And Nine of Pentacles is only one of two very independent cards in the minor arcana portion of tarot. So even though you might not immediately be departing from whomever, whatever this is, I do see you making plans within the next week to start to become more independent and free and autonomous of it. That's what I have for you, Taurus. That is your current energy check-in. If you like that message, it resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Gemini. Let's take a look at your current energy. We have New Beginnings, card number 0, which is so odd because I'm pretty sure your angel number for the week is 0 as well. So there's definitely here some new beginning. This individual is kind of holding, for me, what kind of looks like the Ace of Wands. So whether this is in career and finance, love and romance, some new endeavor, you're definitely moving forward towards the new. You then have Deception and Envy, card number 7. So let's take a look at this. It's a little bit of Seven of Swords feeling, but it could be someone who's envious of you or envious that you're having a new beginning as well. So let's see where we go with tarot. Why is New Beginnings and Deception and Envy here in Gemini's current energy? For Gemini's Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. One more shuffle here. Thank you. First card out, my love. Three of Cups, King of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. There, I kind of called it when I saw that card. Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we've got Five of Wands, Page of Wands, and the Emperor to the Three of Wands. Okay, I got a couple of messages here for you, Gemini. Bottom of the deck, Strength, Queen of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. I then have a Four of Pentacles here to the Death card. For some of you, you have moved on from a situation, environment, or connection, whether or not that situation, environment, or connection had any type of deception to it, and that's why you decided to disengage from it. I don't know. I don't know your individual story, but if that's the if that's the timeline that you're currently on, I left this person, place, or thing because there was deception, and you're moving forward, you're having this new beginning. I don't know how this person is seeing you, whether you're still engaging with them to some level, or whether this is like the former boss who now can look up your LinkedIn account and see where you're currently working. Maybe this person or these people are still connected to you on Instagram or Facebook or other social media, or they're connected through your inner circle like friends or family. But whoever it was that you moved away from, they're watching you find happiness on your own and at another place, whether this is like your own business that you've created, or the new job that you've started, or maybe a new lover that you have in your life. There's definitely someone here looking, feeling like there's competition for you, feeling like you have moved on from them, feeling like I almost get a feeling here of like regret, of like I waited too long. Like this person, this Emperor, whether this is the boss or the friend or the family member or the ex-lover, it's all like I waited too long. And this person is, there's a lot of envy here because you've moved on with your life. For others of you, if this is business related, you either have your former employer or you have competition, like your competitors in your industry or whatever it is that you do for a living, looking at you with disdain. They see you being happy. You're having this new beginning in your career. You're excited. Your heart is open. You're investing in something new. You're already starting to see like the fruit of your labor and that Seven of Pentacles, because in this deck, the individual is actually picking the Pentacles. So it's like you're already starting to be successful with whatever this is, you know, to some degree. And you have at least 2 and up to 5 competitors looking at you like, who the F does Gemini think they are? So just be mindful of that. You could have an ex-friend, ex-family member, ex-lover looking at you with envy. For others of you, it's a competitor. I have a third message for you. Some of you are currently in a romantic connection with someone. There's passion here. There's love. Maybe you've been with this person for a long time. If not, you're both nurturing this connection. So maybe for some of you, it's a new connection. For others of you, you've reconciled with this person. And so it's like a new beginning for you, even though it's with this past person. You either have their ex or your ex looking at the two of you like, I can't believe those two ended up together, or I can't believe those two are back together again. That strength, the Queen of Wands, the Six of Pentacles. I mean, look at the Four of Cups to the Death card. This person's head is back. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe those two ended up together. Or I can't believe those two are back together again. So just be mindful. If it's love and romance, there's definitely someone here on your side or their side that is just not happy that the two of you came together or came back together again. And for others of you where this is work related, yeah, you either have like former coworkers or employers. For others of you, it's like current competition here. They are very envious of you. And if you just started a new job within the last 3 months, you have coworkers on there that are really hating on you. You're having this new beginning at work, and within 3 months, in that Three of Cups card, you're catching the boss's attention. You're doing an amazing job. You're coming to work with a smile on your face. Behind the scenes, they're already contemplating a raise or a promotion for you. You've got anywhere from 2 to 5 haters at work. So just be mindful of that. That is currently what is in your energy, Gemini. You may want to get some evil eye protectors. I had one of the subscribers here on the channel that I did a live reading for, Tima, purchased me this 8-piece set on Amazon, and I make no money telling you about it. I'm just telling you, I have felt the energy clear from this space. It is so much lighter. I'm able to get ready for the readings so much better. So I do think having all of these, you got me a candle, like I do think having all this in the room, in addition to burning the sage and Palo Santo, has really helped to clear out the energy up here. So if you're feeling negative and it's not you, then you're definitely getting hit from all sides. So I do encourage you, just go on Amazon and just find some kind of evil eye amulet, piece of jewelry, a coffee mug, something like that, just to kind of help cleanse your space. That's what I have for you, Gemini. That is your current energy check-in. If you like that message, it resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Cancer. Let's take a look at your current energy. You have Power, card number 8. That's like strength card vibes. And then you have Patience and Planning, card number 7. Like this. So I almost feel like with 8 and 7 coming out the way they did, right? Because it didn't come out 7 and 8, came out 8 and 7. I feel like you started moving forward on something, and now you're taking a step back. You're taking a step back and you're like, wait, I'm going to be patient with whatever this is. Or maybe I need to plan it better before I proceed forward. Because in this card, we have 2 columns. It's kind of like 1111 portal feeling. So it's like, before I get to the next step or the next level, let me be a little reserved. Let me plan this out accordingly. Tell me more about this here for Cancer. Why is Power and Patience currently in their energy? For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. One more shuffle here. Thank you. First card out, my dear, the Ace of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Two of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we've got Three of Wands, the Magician, and the Ace of Swords. Oh, I love this for you. Two of Wands, Five of Swords, King of Pentacles here to the Three of Pentacles. at the bottom of the deck. I think that's exactly what's happening here. And if you're not experiencing it yet, you'll most likely be experiencing it this week. It looks like you are getting ready to launch something in the Ace of Wands. I don't know if this is reconciliation between you and a past person, and that could be a friend, family member, a lover. This could be a new job that you wanted to go out and like kind of find. Could be some new creative endeavor that you're doing, a new project, a side gig, maybe even your own business. I see you here wanting to power through. 10 of Pentacles to the Ace of Wands. I'm going all in with this. I'm investing all of my pentacle resources into this new beginning, whatever this is. And then I see you pausing. It's like, wait, Page of Swords. I need to find out a little bit more about this. Or maybe I need to plan it better. And the feeling here is I want to be really effing successful at this. That's the feeling that I get here. So maybe for some of you, you've launched some new project and you're like, wait a minute, this week you're going to be like, time out. I want to get to the little details here, Page of Swords. Like I want to make sure everything here is perfect. For others of you, I could be speaking to a Cancerian where you're single and you've been thinking about re-entering the dating world and you're all excited to go meet your person. Then you're like, wait a minute, I want to get some better photos of myself. I want to update my dating profile. I want to go on the best date site possible for me to find my counterpart. I don't want to do these hit it and quit it connections anymore. So again, I don't know what this is for you. Even if this is like you've been looking for a job, some of you may go, wait a minute, I haven't been able to find a job. I've been really giving it my all. Maybe I need to take a break here, Page of Swords, and find a new way to type up my resume, just make it more appealing, maybe reword some things. So there's definitely something here of, I was going to go all in on this, and you're still going all in. I don't see you stopping. I see you pausing this week. So some of you currently pausing, for others of you later this week, there's going to be a pause and go, wait a minute, I still want to go after this, right? With my whole heart, King of Cups, whether you're masculine or feminine, but I want to find out a little bit more information. I'm afraid there might be some things here that I can't see, some blind spots about maybe why the resume hasn't been selected, or I want to make sure I'm dotting the I's and crossing the T's on this new creative endeavor. So I just see you pulling back here, that 4 of Pentacles pulling back, the Ace of Swords pulling back. You're still going to shoot your shot with whatever this is, but even in like the 2 of Swords, she's like pulling back on the bow and arrow, but she's not ready to fire. So I think you were ready to fire at all cylinders towards whomever this is, with great power. And then you're giving yourself a timeout here. That 3 of Wands is like waiting. And then we got the Magician to the Ace of Swords. And that's kind of when you pull the trigger on this. So I think you're working on something here and you end up at a crossroads. And if, like I said, if you're not currently there, it looks like it's going to happen this week. You're going to pause and get more information, kind of dot your I's, cross your T's, get all your ducks in a row. And then I think you're going full throttle for it. 2 of Wands, 5 of Swords, King of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, you're going right for it. And I think by doing this, you're going to blow right through the competition, whether that's other applicants for the job, other people interested in the person that maybe you wanted to swipe left or right on, the business you wanted to launch. I think you blow right through the competition, provided that you do this week. And since this is already in the energy for the collective, the majority of you are going to do just that. Very cautious, careful planning here, because when you go, this is like a go big or go home moment for you. So I think you're going to pause to make sure you're doing everything correctly, and then you're going to go big. And I'm telling you, whatever you're working on here is going to be huge. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. Keep plowing away. Be patient with yourself. Continue to plan and continue to invest yourself in whatever this is. You absolutely have the power here to make this manifestation an actual reality for yourself. So don't give up. That's what I have for you, my love. If you're celebrating your birthday this week, I'd like to wish you a very happy birthday. If you like that message, it resonated with you, or maybe just found it to be helpful or hopeful, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Leo. Let's see what your current energy is. We have Passion Ignited, card number 1. Okay. And then we've got Trapped in Fear, card number 8. Aha. So 1 + 8 is 9. So some of you, you've had a pretty significant ending here, either recently, or you're still healing from one, or you're literally in the thick of this ending. Whichever part of the timeline you're on there, I feel like you do want to move forward. It's almost like I do want to open up my heart again. But something here is like, no, not yet. This is very 8 of Swords feeling. Can't open up your heart yet. There's doubts, fears, insecurities here. I don't want to end up, in the same type of situation I was in before. Tell me what this is all about here for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. Why is Passion Ignited and Trapped in Fear in their current energy? One more shuffle here. Thank you. First card out, my love, 7 of Cups, Tower, 6 of Swords, Page of Swords, Queen of Swords, Justice. That's a lot of sword energy there. 6, 7, 8, 9. Basically 9 swords on the table already. 3 of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Page of Pentacles. 3 plus 1 is 4. And we've got 4 of Pentacles here to the Magician, to the Page of Wands, to the Two of Wands. Go slow. I don't know what this is for you. Maybe at some point you launched a business and it failed. And lately you've been working on putting in some real sweat equity into a new business idea that you have. You could be feeling, having all of this passion, right, inside of you, ignited, like, oh, I'm so excited to work on this new business plan and launch this new business and this company. But then part of you is like, wait a minute, Queen of Swords to the Tower. Maybe it's not the right timing. Maybe I'm not doing it right. Maybe this is gonna fail the way the past business failed. Maybe I just need to move on from this idea. And then part of you is like, yeah, this is stupid. Maybe I should just scrap the whole thing. And then the Justice card is like, no, wait a minute, holding the sword of truth here. No, let's move forward with it. So for some of you, it could be something like that, where you had a past business idea fail, or maybe an actual past company fail. And now you're inspired to kind of want to rebuild it or rebuild something new. I think your fears, doubts, and insecurities here are getting in the way, almost preventing you from launching the new business or this new endeavor, because you're afraid it's going to fail like the past, a past business did or past company did. For others of you, you've got passion ignited within you. You're like, I would just love to have my own person, a romantic partner. I know that there are lots of options and choices out there in love. 7 of Cups energy, Page of Swords. I hear about it all the time. I see it if I'm on dating apps. There are all of these, wonderful people I could be connecting with. And then it's that Tower to the Queen of Swords. It's like, wait, trapped in fear, right? I don't know if I'm ready for love. 6 swords, the Page and the Queen are 8 swords. And that's exactly what this says. So for some of you, it's like, wait a minute, maybe I'm not ready to enter a new love connection. Even though part of me wants to move towards the new, I'd love to have a new solid beginning in love, but I'm just afraid. I'm afraid of past cycles repeating. And interestingly, how the Passion Ignited card has a circle on it. So for some of you, you really want to open up that heart chakra and let someone in. And this could even be with platonic connections. But because of whatever transpired in the past, you're kind of giving yourself a check here, like, maybe I'm not ready. Maybe I'm not ready to put some sweat equity out into the new. What I like here is you're checking yourself. You're like, Leo, maybe I'm not ready to launch the business. Maybe I got a little bit more homework to do, Page of Swords. I like it. Maybe you got to do market study research. Maybe you got, need to fine tune your website or fine tune your product, or look over your public policies and private policies in terms of conditions on the website. So if you're getting that intuitive nudge when it comes to business, like, hold on, let me dial it back, see if I could learn something more. Page of Pentacles could be a card of learning, so is the Page of Swords. Then I would say listen to your intuition. Get it right before you launch or relaunch this business. Same thing when it comes to love. Your heart is open and you want a person, but something here is rattling you and you're trapped in fear. Now I'm the first one to say you shouldn't let fears, doubts, and insecurities get the better of you. And I don't think that's what's happening here. I do think they're making you stop in your tracks. So instead of going full throttle into a new relationship, 3 of Pentacles, you're going to dial it back 2 notches and go into it with Page of Pentacles. So I like that. And that in a love reading would be, you're going to be more discerning about the individual or individuals that you connect with. Instead of, I'm going to go for the first person I'm matched with, 3 of Pentacles. Let's just start building a relationship. This is all right. I'm ready to take that leap of faith and love, but I'm going to go really effing slow here. I want to make sure we're on the right page. I want to make sure that we kind of have the same vision when it comes to relationships. I'm looking for long-term, are they? Or I'm looking for short-term, are they? So I kind of see you being a little reserved. You're going to hold back on this manifestation that you have, whether it's in career and finance or love and romance. You're still giving to it. It's like double, triple checking yourself here. I got Page of Swords, Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, 3 pages. So I think before you proceed forward with whatever this is, you're checking yourself and you're realizing, I do want to do this or enter this, again, whatever this is for you, but I'm going to take it really slow because I want to make sure I get it right this time. And that's fantastic. Again, I don't think you should allow fears, doubts, and insecurities to stop you from moving forward. But if it's making you pause so you can move forward correctly, I think that's really beneficial to you, especially after what you've gone through. So that's what I have for you, my love. That appears to be your current energy check-in. If you like that message, it resonated with you, maybe just found it to be helpful, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Virgo. Let's take a look at your current energy. We have emotional withdrawal, card number 8. It's kind of like an 8 of Cups feeling. And then we have firm foundation, card number 4. Tell me more about this here. For Virgo, why is emotional withdrawal and firm foundation in their current energy? Card number 8 and card number 4. For Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. King of Cups came out. We'll see if he wants to show himself again. One more shuffle. Thank you. First card out, my love, we have Justice, Knight of Pentacles, Hierophant, Four of Wands, Judgment, Six of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Three of Wands. That leaves the Two of Wands, the World, and the Seven of Wands. Eight of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. Behind the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Swords. I like this. I think that you are re-entering the world with that World card energy that we saw. I think you're re-entering the world. I think you're at a Y point saying, do I want to re-enter the world and make new friends or reconnect with past friends? Some of you, it's like, do I want to re-enter the dating world, the dating pool? So you're definitely at a Y point here about starting a new chapter to connect with a specific type of person or maybe a lot of people. I think you're coming out of a period of being an emotional withdrawal, saying, I can't give my heart to anyone. Or maybe this is even speaking to some of you currently in a romantic connection, but you haven't really been wanting to be super vulnerable because of past hurts. So you kind of got Eight of Cups lingering with you while you're currently in the connection. So take it how it resonates to you. Some of you already in connections, right, with friends or, you know, a romantic interest, and you've been very reserved, right, very guarded. And I get that. I read for you last year. I know a lot of you went through hell emotionally with a bunch of relationships in your lives. For others of you, you just want to get out there now. You're on the precipice of this new beginning, and you're nervous. But what I like is you're going to move forward. Two of Wands to the Three of Wands, but you're going to do it very cautiously. Firm foundation to the Hierophant tells me whether you're looking for platonic connections or romantic connections, you want to make sure that you're connecting with people that are in the same vibrational wavelength that you are, that they have similar morals or values. I think you're looking for people now who are going to match your energy. I don't think you're looking for low vibe people. I don't think you're going to even connect with the first person or first people that you meet. We've got a lot of page energy feel here, especially with that Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. I think you're going to take it slow. You're venturing out into the world. You feel like it's time, but this time you're going to do it in a very balanced way. You're going to go slow. You're going to make sure every connection you move forward with adds to your happiness, adds to your structure, adds to your life stability, is fun, is creative. If it's love, it's passion, but you're not diving headfirst into the deep end of the pool. And I love that about you. I want to caution you, because you are Virgo. High vibe Virgo is going to take their time and systems and plan things out. And low vibe Virgo could get a little clingy. And I just want you to be cautious that you don't get too clingy to being too rigid. Like, okay, I'm ready to date, and I have a dating profile, but I'm not going to connect with anyone on the site. Like, don't be so guarded is what I'm saying. Don't cling to this. Everyone out there in the world is a bad man or a bad woman, and they're going to break my heart. Because if you're going to re-enter the dating world that way, then you're just not ready. And that's okay. Take some more time to heal. If you're still dealing with the emotional withdrawal of like that Eight of Cup energy, you don't have to rush out tomorrow and do it just because other people around you are doing it, or you're seeing tarot readers on YouTube telling you it's time to go out and meet your person. Your person is going to be there for you, even if it's a little delayed in you meeting them. So if you want to enter it cautiously, again, re-enter the world to connect with past friends or make new friends or move forward to find love, and you want to take it slow and be cautious and make sure that, you know, you're jiving with all these people, you're all on the same page, you got common interest and goals and all on the same wavelength, then go for it. But if you're so reserved that your wall is way up high, then make that judgment call here in the Judgment card and just be honest with yourself. Say, I'm just not ready yet. Just not ready. And that's okay. I know that you are coming out of a period where your heart got hit over and over and over again. And I think you're just looking for stability and firm foundations in all of your connections. And I think that's a really good thing. So if you got to go a little slow as you re-enter the world, that's fine. I think as long as you practice healthy boundaries, not 10-foot wall and bulletproof kind of boundaries, but healthy boundaries, I think you're going to be just fine. We got the 8 of Cups, we got the Ace of Swords. As long as you stay authentic to yourself, you go nice and slow, and you work on it, I think you do end up meeting people with the Lovers card here. And then again, it's your choice if you want to move forward with them or not. But I like that you're not diving into the deep end kind of blindly here. So good for you. That was a serious emotional setback that you had there. For some of you, it was several back to back to back. So I like that you're re-entering very slowly. Take your time. I think you're on the right path here. But if at any point you feel like, no, I really don't feel ready, my intuition is telling me just wait, and just wait. If you got to wait a couple more weeks, you got to wait a couple more months, that's fine. The people that are meant to be in your life aren't going to pass you by. Just you connecting or reconnecting with them is going to be a little delayed, and that's okay. At the end of the day, I want you to do what's best for you. So that's what I have for you, my love. That is what is in your current energy. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, or maybe just found them to be helpful or hopeful, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Libra. Let's take a look at what is in your current energy. You have Triumph, card number 7. And Temptation, card number 15, the Devil. Okay. Card 7 and card 15 for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. That Triumph card, card number 7, always gives me the feeling of the 7 of Wands, putting up some healthy boundaries. Tell me more about this here for Libra. I just saw the Ace of Wands. One more shuffle. Thank you. First card out, my darling. King of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, Ace of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, 9 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and the Fool. And that leaves the 7 of Wands, to the Hangman, to the Lovers, to the Ace of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. Well. It appears here that some of you, and it's going to be a super specific message, you are currently in a connection where everything has been going to hell. Some secrets came out, some addictions, some toxic behavior, either on your part or your person's part, maybe both of you. I feel like if it hasn't currently happened, it looks like it's going to happen this week, where this individual that you have been contemplating disengaging from, for others of you, you literally have been disengaging from this person, but everyone's on a different point of the timeline. So for some of you, you've just been contemplating it. That person appears to be coming back around again and trying to tempt you to stay in the connection, wanting you to invest in the connection again with them. This person could be telling you, like, you're my everything. I want the future with you. I want to build the future with you. They really want you to take a leap of faith towards them. I think where your triumph comes from is that 7 card here, to the 7 of Wands, to the Hangman, to the Lovers. You are not quick to make this choice, and I love this for you. It tells me I've tapped into a group of Libras where, 1, you really know your worth. 2, you've come a long way, because if this person would have tried this on you in the past, you probably would have jumped right in. This time around, you're way more reserved. Now you're like, I don't know if this connection or you particularly are worth fighting for. In that Queen of Swords to the 5 of Wands, it's like, I don't know if I want to fight for this. This connection that you have with this person, I mean, for some of you, it could be a friend or family member. I think for most of you, it's love related, but it's a collective reading. Take it how it resonates to you. But I feel in this connection, this person, this King of Pentacles, and could be Queen, I don't read body parts, I feel like they were always in the driver's seat. And I feel like you were either a passenger in this connection, like in the passenger seat, or literally in the back seat. I feel like the tables have turned. I feel like you're now in the driver's seat. I don't know how much this person's going to like that, because they're now asking you to reconsider and you're pausing. Where in the past, I think in that passenger seat or the back seat, you would have been like, okay, whatever you want, just to keep you in my life, smile on my face, because I'm low vibing Libra, and low vibing Libra is a people pleaser, and I want to make everyone happy, and I don't want to argue. But high vibing Libra is the Queen of Swords. Literally, astrologically, that's the placement. And whether you're masculine or feminine. And now I've tapped into a group of you. You went from low vibe to high vibe. And high vibe Libra is, I don't know. I'm going to have to think about this. I don't know if keeping you in my life is fair and balanced. This is a shocker for this person who's trying to tempt you to stay in what really has been some type of toxic or codependent relationship with them. And now you're like, I don't know if this is worth fighting for. 7 of Pentacles, I don't know if I want to invest in this. 2 of Pentacles, I got to weigh the pros and cons. 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, the Fool. I don't know if this is still part of my wish fulfillment, if you're my wish fulfillment. I don't know if you bring me any emotional contentment. 7 of Wands, Hangman to the Lovers. I'm going to need time to think about this. I love this for you. If you haven't experienced this yet, I think it's happening this week. You are not going to be tempted by anything that this person is offering you. Now, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek because I saw the 2 cards there. Most of you, Ace of Swords to the Death card, you're going to say no. Emperor, whether you're masculine or feminine, you're going to stand in your power. I do think the person continues to plead and apologize. Page of Cups, the 6 of Swords, I think you eventually move on. I think you're really in your power here. And I don't think this person is expecting this from you. And that's why, my darling, when it comes to this toxic person who constantly thought that they could tempt you with sex or money or false promises, your triumph here isn't even so much in leaving this person today. Your triumph comes in you saying, I don't know if I want to invest in this today or tomorrow. I need to think about it. That puts you in the driver's seat of a relationship. Some of you have never been in the driver's seat of this relationship. So good on you for taking the wheel away from this person. This is not Jesus take the wheel. This is Libra take the wheel, and you've done it. And like I said, if you haven't, it looks like it's happening this week because this is already in the energetic field of the collective. So you either have just experienced it or you're about to. But either way, you're hopping the driver's seat. You're putting this person in the back seat. Some of you even in the trunk. Figuratively speaking, of course, please don't put anyone literally in the trunk. And you're like, I'm going to think about it and I'll let you know when I make my decision. That alone is triumph over this. I can't tell you how proud and happy I am for those of you who will resonate with this message. So that's what I have for you, Libra. That is your current energy check-in. Bravo to you, my love. Bravo to you. If you like that message, it resonated with you, or you just want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Scorpio. Let's take a look at your current energy. You have Stand Your Ground, card number 7. Another little nod similar to that Libra message there of like 7 of Wands energy. And then you have Spiritual Strength, card number 9. Look at you. You are standing your ground on something, leaning into your spiritual strength to do it as well. Wow. Tell me more about this here for Scorpio. What do they need to know about Stand Your Ground and spiritual strength? Why is this currently in their energy for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus? Just saw the King of Pentacles. One more shuffle here. Thank you. First card out, my dear. 5 of Swords, the Star, 6 of Cups, Judgment, Queen of Cups, Ace of Wands. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Wands, 4 Swords, 10 of Pentacles, the Tower. Gotta clarify the Tower. I like this for you. I like this for you, whether this is a current person in your life or a past person, 6 of Cups coming back around again, or someone new who's, who you're meeting this week or within the next 2 to 3 weeks. I love the fact that you are vibing so high and you finally know your worth. It's like, let me get to the message in a second. I want to clarify the Tower. I'm really proud of you here. I think you've come a long way in knowing your worth. Tell me about the Tower. Why is the Tower here for Scorpio? This is big. One more shuffle here, please, Anne. Thank you. The Tower is clarified by 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, and 10 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Magician. I don't think I have seen you like this before. Magician to the 10 of Cups to the Sun card. I mean, this is phenomenal. We already have the 10 of Pentacles on the table. So where's this message going? Now, it's going to be a super specific message. So if it's not yours, just check another placement. Don't drop comments below. Nah, 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 nah. I don't want to hear it. This is for the Scorpios and Scorpio collective individuals who are going to resonate with this reading. I'm a Scorpio moon. I'm probably not going to resonate with it. And that's fine. I'm just going to check another placement. You should do the same. All right. For those of you where this is resonating, I feel like you have, for some of you, it's one person, 6 of Cups, soulmate, soul bond connection. For others of you, it could be multiple people because I got a lot of people cards here on the board. So whether it's one or it's several, this could be a friend, friends, family member, family members, a past lover, and even new people coming into your life. anyone who's looking to have this Ace of Wands with you, again, past connection, current connection, future connection, I think you're done settling. I think you're done settling. Five of Swords to the Judgment. It's like, I can't even be conflicted about this anymore after what I've gone through. You've done an enormous amount of healing. I don't think I've ever seen the Scorpio collective so well in tuned here with their worth. It's almost like, I don't need to wait. I think you healed a wound of waiting. I think it took a lot of spiritual strength for you to do this. I think you're done waiting for people to bring the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups to you. I think what you realize is the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups resides within you. You can manifest more into your life if you want. You don't need to wait around for, day old wiener, so to speak, to bring it into your life. I don't think you're waiting around for someone to bring you happiness and bring you success and bring you, something happens here in the collective. I feel like people who want to stay in your life or re-enter your life, or new people who want to enter it, I feel that your message here is so clear and so on point. They need to add to your happiness. They need to add to your resources. They cannot subtract. If they subtract, you're done. It's almost like, I don't even need to think about it. I'm just not going to invest. I'm not going to invest in people who don't see my worth. I'm not going to invest in people who don't see my value. I'm not going to invest in people who make me wait around, and I waste my time and my resources pouring into them, and they leave me depleted. Again, I don't know who that Six of Cups is for you. And it could be a combination. It could be, a friend that you haven't spoken to in 2 years and now comes back around. And it could be the way you engage with family now. And it could be your current lover. I mean, I think because there's so many people cards here, I think for some of you, could be several individuals. But the overwhelming feeling here is, I'm looking for people who add to my happiness, who add to my resources, not people who deplete it, not people who leave me with empty cups and leave me to replenish myself. This is huge spiritual transformation here for the Scorpio collective. And if that means we can't reconnect, then we just don't reconnect, and I'll just manifest someone else. I mean, that's literally the feeling that I have here. Magician to the Ten of Cups to the Sun. I've tapped into a group of you where you really have come into your power and into your worth. And if you're not currently feeling it, you're probably going to be feeling it this week. You have healed a long time wound within you of worth, self-worth, self-value, and waiting around for, another person or other people to make you feel special or beautiful or handsome. You know what I mean? I think you're like, I'm good on my own. When the right person comes around, I'll know it. And until then, I don't even want to be bothered. I've tapped into a group of you. If people are subtracting from emotional contentment or wasting your time, you're done with them. Bravo to you. It's a judgment call you've made. And I think you internally struggled with this for a long time, because that Six of Cups, could be friends, family, a lover. That's typically soulmate, soul bonds that you've got memories with, or nostalgia. And even if it's someone new, it's just that feeling of deja vu, like I've known you before. But I almost think that you're like reviewing everyone currently in your life, anyone coming back around from the past. This week we enter Mercury retrograde, and even launching into the future with new connections. It's this boom moment here for the Scorpio collective. If you're adding, I'm good. If you're subtracting, you're out. And I don't think you're going to think twice about this. So bravo to you. You've come a long way. You're not going to hesitate to use that stinger there, Scorpio, and just kind of excommunicate people out of your life from now on. Right behind the Sun card, I should have told you, right behind the Sun card here, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Fool. And I think that's what you're looking for. People who are structured and solid and add to the stability. Those are the connections you're willing to take a gamble on, or have a new beginning with, or maybe a re-beginning if it's a friend, family member, a lover coming back around. But you're not looking for this. Seven of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Three of Swords. The people who come in and out of your life, they break your heart. It's the same cyclical pattern. They breadcrumb you, they lie, they cheat, they deceive. You're done with that. Anyone who leaves you in the Seven of Cups, feeling there of confusion, or keeping you as an option, or not investing in you the way you invest with them, Eight of Wands, I think you're out of there. So bravo to you. Knowing your worth, knowing your value, re-examining current connections, past connections, and most definitely new ones. And it's almost like, I hate to say you created a litmus test here, but you basically have found your self-worth and self-value. And people who don't acknowledge that, they no longer have a place in your life. Bravo to you. That's what I have for you, Scorpio. That is currently what's in your energy. If you like that message, it resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Sagittarius. Let's take a look at what's currently in your energy. You have Truth, card number 20, and then you have Obstacles and Challenges, card number 5. Tell me more about this here for Sagittarius. Truth and Obstacles and Challenges. Why is this currently in Sagittarius's energy? For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. First card out, my dear. Knight of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, Queen of Swords, the Devil, 5 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups, 4 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. Wow. Bottom of the deck, King of Cups, 8 of Wands, Page of Cups, 2 of Cups. My darling, this is in regards to partnerships, whether that for you means platonic or professional or romantic. I'm going to leave it up to you because it's a current, it's a general collective reading. In your current energy, my dear, you have someone from the past coming back around again. And you appear here to be rejecting this individual. I think the overwhelming feeling here is this person has taken a long time to come in, right? Knight of Pentacles to the 3 of Cups to reconnect with you. And again, could be a friend, family member, lover. Could be a colleague that you worked with 4 years, 10 years ago. This person's taken a long time to want to come in and reconnect with you. But you're a different Sagittarius than you were when they were previously in your life. Now you're Queen of Swords. Now you are very clear thinking. Your feelings for this person aren't muddled in dreams and fantasy and delusion and confusion. You're very sharp thinking. You're looking at this individual very black and white. There are no grays. The Queen of Swords is the truth teller of tarot. And so you're very much looking at this person. And if it hasn't happened yet, it's going to be happening probably within the next week. I think you're seeing the truth of this person, that they are toxic. I also think you're acknowledging that the connection between you and them, it's an imbalanced connection. I have 2 scales here, and only one person is on one scale. So you give to this person, they give nothing back. It's not an even exchange. 5 of Wands to the 10 of Pentacles. To have this person in your life long-term, to have long-term success, 10 of Pentacles success with this person, you know it's going to be an obstacle and a challenge, 5 of Wands. You're going to be battling them literally every step of the way. They're always going to have some reason or some excuse why the connection isn't moving forward, why they're not showing up when they're supposed to, why they're breadcrumbing you, why the delay, why you've got to wait. I think you're done. I do think this person attempts to apologize in that Knight of Cup energy, but in that 4 of Cups, you're sort of leaving the apology hanging in the air. And the 8 of Pentacles tells me this is such a huge development for the Sagittarius collective, because the 8 of Pentacles in this respect is working on oneself, mastering oneself. And I think what you've mastered here are your emotions. I don't think that you automatically stop loving this person. I mean, maybe for 1 or 2 of you watching, but I still think that this person has a place within your heart. But I also think in that Queen of Swords energy, you're seeing this person for who and what they are. It doesn't mean in the future they can't shape up, you know what I mean, and come back around again and be the friend or family member or lover that you need them to be. But right now, you're seeing this person as being toxic, codependent on, external sources. And you know that welcoming them back into your life is going to be a challenge for you. And you know that them straightening up, there's just going to be one obstacle after another. So Page of Cups, 8 of Wands, King of Cups, 8 of Wands, Page of Cups, 2 of Cups. I think you're looking for new soulmate, soul bond connections. I think you're looking for new friends. I think you're looking for friends who become family. And for some of you, you're looking for new love. But as for this individual, if they've just contacted you or they're going to contact you probably within the next 5 days, I think you're a no. I think you're seeing this person for who and what they are. And you know that having long-term success with them would be incredibly difficult. And for some of you, it's just not possible because of that devil energy to the Five of Wands. That's very low vibrational Saturn and Capricorn energy. And you're recognizing that. And this might be for some of you the first time that you're actually seeing the real truth of this individual. When they come back around again and you look at them, it's almost like you're cognizant of, you're very aware of your changes, your development spiritually and emotionally. And you're looking at this person like, wow, you're exactly how I remembered. Like you grew since this person was in your life, whether that was a week ago, a month ago, or 10 years ago. And this person has not. And I think that's the truth that you're seeing here. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. That's currently what is in your energy. If you like that message, it resonated with you, or you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Capricorn. Let's take a look at what's currently in your energy. We have Triumph and Success, card number 1, kind of gives me the Ace of Swords vibe. And then we have Solitude, card number 9. Tell me more about this here for Capricorn. Why is triumphant success and solitude currently in their energy? For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. One more shuffle. Thank you. First card out, my dear. The Eight of Cups, Eight of Wands, Two of Cups, the Tower, Ace of Swords. I kind of called it when I saw that card. The Knight of Wands, bottom of the deck, Three of Cups, the Moon, and the Four of Swords. That leaves the Chariot, Five of Swords, Four of Wands here to the Justice card at the bottom of the deck. So I feel if you haven't done it yet, this is probably going to play out over the course of the next 9 days, 8 to 9 days. I think the Capricorn collective is cutting someone out of their life. I think this is an individual that has emotionally depleted you. I think this person has said some things to you, and if not, it looks like they're going to be saying some things to you. You're going to look at them as they're very immature. These words are very hurtful. I feel like this person has harbored a lot of jealousy or resentment towards you. This could be a friend, family member. I'm not really getting love, like romantic love. I suppose for one or two of you, it could be. I'm feeling more like family member, friends, maybe even a colleague at work. I think that you either thought that this person was part of your Ten of Cups, like part of your emotional fulfillment, or they had the potential to be. And I feel like you are seeing this person for who and what they are. I think in the past you would have allowed this person to consistently come in and say these words and do these things and break your heart and cause these tower moments in your life. But you've leveled up since then. I think I told you in your in the angel messages reading that I did. And I had said the Capricorn collective on my channel over the past 15 to 16 months has really been leveling up through all of the struggles and the heartbreaks and the setbacks that you have encountered. It's like you're finally picking yourself up by your bootstraps. And I just don't think that you're going to entertain this type of person anymore. I think you're ending this, like I said, within the next 8 to 9 days. Tower to the Eight of Cups, Eight of Wands to the Ace of Swords. I do think most of you are going to give this person a piece of your mind. I think you're going to feel really proud of yourself that you stood up to this person. And this person is not on the same vibrational match as you. And for some of you, maybe it could be a couple of people. I mean, that very well could be it also. But this person is coming through here as a Knight of Wands. And then with that Three of Cups card, I just feel like this is someone, and it's typically not the message I get from those two cards, but intuitively, this person is immature. They party too much. They don't really take life seriously. They're reckless. It doesn't matter if they're 16 years old or 36 or 66. Age is not a factor here. It's them not being very mature. And I think you're walking away from this person. And I don't think you ever thought that you would do this, especially for those of you where this is a family member. Chariot to the Five of Swords to the Four of Wands. I feel like this person does or says something. Either they just did it or they're about to do it. Look at that Five of Cups energy. I think you're just like, if you want to fight, just fight with yourself. Take all the swords. You're walking away. You're like, I'm done here. I get the feeling here this person, I think you're in a really good place. I think, is everything going absolutely well for you? No, I think you struggle like the rest of us. But I think you worked really, really damn hard in the last 14 to 15 months that I've been reading for you to build this Four of Wands structure, stability, some source of happiness within your life. This person continually comes in and out of your life threatening that stability. And I think this time around, it's a no-go. We got Justice, Seven of Pentacles, the Star. It's going to take you a little bit to heal from this because, again, I don't think you saw yourself totally cutting this person off. Now, I don't have cards here like Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands, the World card. So between you and I, you might be telling this person for now, I'm done. You can go fight with yourself. I'm done with you. There's a possibility here that in the future, you may want to reconnect with this person. But as of this week, at least for like the next 9 days, you're done. You're going into solitude. You're emotionally unplugging from this person. You're most likely giving them a piece of your mind. And then I think you're going to heal because I think that this was really difficult. This is going to be really difficult for you to do. I think in the moment, you feel very triumphant that you're standing up for yourself. But then afterwards, those emotions come in, the Moon to the Four of Swords. I think there's some guilt here that you might have to contend with because, again, I feel like this is a connection that's been in your life a long time. I think in the future, some of you may want to revisit this. But as of right now, this is a no-go. You're done. You're pulling the plug. Something this person says or does is really like the straw that breaks the camel's back. And it looks like for most of you, again, not all of you, it's a collective reading, but most of you are going to stand up for yourselves, speak your mind, and cut this person off, at least for now anyway. You're going to create some solitude between you and them. I think just you speaking your truth, your peace here, being strong enough to do that, and then High Priestess going silent on this person might just be exactly what they need, you know, whether you're going to reconnect with them or not. I feel like this person has been doing this to you for a while, and I think you've been putting up with it, but like I said, it either just happened or it's about to happen. You're not putting up with it anymore. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. That's currently what's in your energy. If you like that message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Aquarius. Let's see what's currently in your energy. We have accelerated motion, card number 8. I love this. Moving towards wish fulfillment, fertility, card number 3. This is the Empress. Birthing something new in your life. Love it. And you're accelerating. You're going right towards this. This is like 8 of Wands to the Empress card, whether you're masculine or feminine. Beautiful, beautiful energy here. Tell me more about this here for Aquarius. Why is accelerated motion and fertility currently in their energy for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus? We have card number 3 here and card number 8. For some of you, if you were to pause now and think back, this whole process of where you are right now started in the month of March. And in either by August 1st or in August, your life is on a new path. It's not going to be for every Aquarius watching, but I've got a first wave of you here on the channel where you're plunging towards the new. And like I said, for most of you, you started thinking about this in March, and August 1st seems to be the new start here for the Aquarius collective. Tell me more about this here for Aquarius. One more shuffle. Thank you. First card out, 5 of Pentacles, King of Swords, 6 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. I love this. 7 of Wands, Hangman, the Fool. Did you see how the Fool card just flipped? 7 of Wands, Hangman, the Fool, and the Ace of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. Beautiful, beautiful energy for you. I think you're leaving behind a situation, environment, or connection that left you emotionally or financially, for some of you even spiritually, depleted. I think you are done giving to whatever this was. I think at some point in the month of March, for most of you, you realized you had an out. You saw a keyhole and you went, if I could find the key to that door, I'm going to open it and show myself out. And that's what you've been doing. You've been in search of the key, and most of you have found it. You're sitting here in the King of Swords energy, whether you're masculine or feminine. You have decided, I found the key, I'm sticking it in the hole, I'm turning it, opening a door, and I'm leaving. 6 of Swords, I'm moving on from this person, place, or thing where everything that happened here was on repeat. There was a toxic pattern here. It was the same cycle. It was monotonous. It was boring. It was not expansive. It did not give to you equally. You gave way more financially, energetically, emotionally, sexually, spiritually to whomever or whatever this is. You overgave. You realized the pattern. This person took. This entity, whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, it keeps showing up in your reading. So, and I have nothing against earth signs. My best friend Kyle is an earth sign. But this is just representative of the entity or energy that was consistently taking from you. The more you gave, the more it took, but it gave very little back. And you're moving on to the new. So Ace of Wands, the new job, the new career path, the new living situation. Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. Some offer came in or is about to come in. You're going to take it. You're going to plant that seed. You're going to baby this. It's like germination of a seed. You're going to allow it to take roots. It might take a little bit. It might take 1, 2, 3 weeks for some of you until you can literally move forward with this. 3 weeks at the most. When you're in August, the first wave, not every Aquarius, but the first wave of Aquarians that are doing this massive life change, you're in the new. That little seed that you just got, that offer, that opportunity, whether you create it for yourself or someone else extended it to you, and it's growing here, you're going to baby it and water it. By the time you get to August 1st, it's tangible. It's in your hand. There's roots. It's taken hold, and you're off to this new beginning. I love this for you. You're very excited. Now, I'm going to tell you not to get too caught up in your head. The King of Swords holds a sword. The Six of Swords is 6 swords, and that's 7 of Swords. Some of you may have the tendency here to self-sabotage this just a little bit, because 7 of Swords could talk about self-sabotage. So some of you could be having some remorse or regrets that you're leaving behind this job, or the colleagues or the friends you have there, you know what I mean? Or the town you've always lived in, for those of you relocating. For others of you, even though you might be leaving this lover, possibly even a spouse, there still is remorse and regret. And just because I asked for the divorce doesn't mean I didn't have some remorse and regret over it. Of course I did. No one says I do thinking one day they're going to say I won't, right? So I just kind of see you here. Small possibility for some of you, kind of getting caught up in your head. Did I really do the right thing by finding this other opportunity, or creating this opportunity, or telling this, person, place, or thing that I didn't want to be with them anymore, or be here anymore, or I was moving on from them. It's probably for 1 or 2 of you watching, but just know that if you do have any reservations or guilt or like that, feelings of doubt, I think you need to remind yourself how this entity took from you over and over and over again. It was a pattern. It gave very little back to you, and you have every right to go seek happiness and pleasure and success elsewhere. If this entity wanted to keep you at their company, you know what I mean? At their company, within their organization, in their life, then they should have treated you better when they had you. And maybe that's that entity or that person's lesson. Maybe the next soulmate that comes along in their life, whether it's professional, personal, or romantic, they'll treat them a little bit better. As for you, you're on the precipice of the new. Your lesson was, I'm not staying around where people don't know my value and my worth, or repeat negative patterns. I'm speaking to a group of you where you were done with that. And so bravo to you for moving forward to the new. You are an inspiration to the rest of the Aquarians who will be making this transition over the course of the next 12 months. So you're on the forefront. Be brave, be bold, be beautiful, and be you. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. That is what is currently in your energy. If you like that message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Pisces. Let's see what is currently in your energy. We have balance, card number 11. And we have movement, choices, and decision. Love it. Card number 2. Lots of options and choices and adjacent pathways opening up for the Piscean collective. I don't see you rushing into anything. I love the balance card in this deck. It gives me magician vibes because all 4 aces are here. So the Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and Ace of Swords. So I almost feel like the movement and choices and decisions that you're making, you're not waiting around for anyone to give you these options and choices and decisions. You're manifesting what it is that you want. And if you haven't been doing it, this is the week to start doing it. Absolutely the week to start doing it. Tell me more about this here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. Why is balance, movement, choices, and decisions currently in their energy? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Before I flip these over. So remember how I said in this card, this had all the aces? This has all the aces as well. The Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. So you are really in manifestation mode here. And like I said, if you haven't been, this is the week to start. First card out, 4 swords, 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 3 of Swords in the reverse. Now, I did cleanse a deck earlier, And I do read reversals, but normally, if you've seen my readings before, the majority, 99.9% of the time, the cards are in the upright. But look at what's in the reverse. The Three of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Page of Wands, Nine of Wands, Ten of Swords. Oh my God, I love you. Lovers, High Priestess, Three of Wands, Six of Cups, Knight of Wands, the Moon, Ten of Wands, Ace of Swords. I mean, the farther I go down that deck, just the better it gets. You have healed a wound, or you are in the process of healing a wound when it comes to your self-worth. You're either realizing that situations, environments, or connections that left your life, whether by force or by choice, you're realizing that was the best thing that ever happened to me. And for those of you where you've been holding on to something and reluctant to let go, you're letting go. You've healed the wound of toxic codependency, feeling not good enough, feeling like I got to stay in this, or I got to tolerate this. I can't get better. I'm not worth more. I'm lucky I have this job. I'm lucky I have this person who treats me like crap. You have healed this wound. Four of Swords and the Three of Swords is in the reverse. You're way more balanced now. You know your value. You went from Five of Pentacles to the Nine. You know what healthy boundaries are. And that Eight of Wands to the Seven of Wands tells me you know how to communicate those boundaries now. You're moving on from patterns, toxicity, and not just toxicity in other people, like traits in other people. You had a toxic pattern within yourself. For some of you, like I said, clinging on to something you didn't want to let go of. And for others of you, you moved on from that, but you were still holding on to pain and resentment, maybe even regrets or guilt, even for one or two of you watching. You're moving past all of that. You're very future focused. You're very tapped into your intuition. You are making conscious choices moving forward that will benefit you. You're manifesting things that will benefit you. It's almost like I'm good if I'm on my own. If you add to my cups and my pentacles, great. But I'm not, the feeling I get here is I'm not allowing anyone to subtract from me ever again. I don't care if they're a soulmate, soul bond connection. Six of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Moon card. You're not doing this anymore. Ten of Wands, that's the truth. Ace of Swords. You really came into your power here, Pisces. You're not dealing with situations, environments, or connections. And that could be job, friends, family members, lovers, you name it, community groups you volunteer in. You're not going to allow your emotions or love for someone or something to blind you from the reality of who or what they are. If they're inconsistent, they're inconsistent. If if the connections are burdensome, they're burdensome. You're calling it out. And you're very logical, very, very balanced. You're manifesting new stuff, new opportunities. And you're not doing it because I need those things, right? You're doing it because I deserve those things. That's very different. You manifest from a low vibration of please bring me someone. I can't be alone. That's very different than I'm an empress or emperor. Bring me my counterpart. I'm ready. God, universe, whatever you call it. I'm ready for my counterpart. I'm ready for the job that goes next level. Not please, hope, I wish, oh God, just bring me anyone who'll love me. Bring me the one. Bring me the one job. Bring me the one friend. Bring me the one lover. This is phenomenal. Huge transformative growth here for the Piscean collective. If you're not feeling this, you should be feeling this probably within the next 11 to 13 days. But there's definitely a feeling here of, I don't need to put up with less. I don't need to carry old pain and trauma. This is a release that comes from knowing your worth and knowing your value and knowing that you don't have to settle for less because you have the ability to manifest whomever or whatever you want. Just like that. You don't have to wait around for anyone and beg and plead with them or the universe to give you scraps. I'm so proud of you, Pisces. That's currently what's in your energy. If you like this message, it resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm so proud of you. And of course, I'm sending you light, love, and peace.